Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Major Dad and I are continuing Andor Season 2, doing episodes 4, 5, and 6, because of course they dropped all of them. I still kind of really wish that they would just do one episode per week after the 3 episode premiere, just like they did with the first season, but it is what it is, and that's mainly because doing these reactions, and it takes a while to edit them and get them out. And speaking of that, I hope this one is out for you guys on Thursday. Um, but the next batch of episodes, the next 3, it's going to be a bit more difficult because we unfortunately aren't able to film them Wednesday, which is where we usually film these episodes, because they're coming out like in the middle of the night for us here in Denmark between Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we film them on Wednesday as soon as we can. But again, yeah, that's not going to be the case next week. We don't really know when we're going to be able to film them, but when we do, I'll do what I can to get them out as quickly as possible.
I try to take time off work, so I have time off work today, so we can do it today. It's still like 3 hours recording at least, and then you have to do all the work afterwards. And next Wednesday, they apparently want me to work at work. I don't know why. I mean, yeah.
You're needed, apparently. But I really, really, really enjoyed the first 3 episodes. I think this show is excellent. The writing, above all, is just immaculate. And we had some heartbreak at the end of the 3rd episode, because we lost Brasso, Andor's, Cassian's dear friend back from Ferrix. Who's like, I really, really like the guy.
Yeah, me
So
too.
that was incredibly sad to see that he actually got shot by a stormtrooper. Like a stormtrooper hit their mark. What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah. That's
And then they seemingly left B2 behind. So
yeah.
are we ever going to see that little cute droid again? I don't know. So that was kind of heartbreaking as well. And then just seeing the emotion on Andor's face as they were flying away in the TIE Advanced, him, Bix, and Will. It really hit him hard. Of course it did. Just like losing Marva in the first season. So what is that going to do to him going forward? I know there's a time skip here between the first 3 and then this batch of episodes, and they're going to do that every time, like a whole year. They're going to jump forward in time. So what's going to happen here? We have had plenty of setup with a bunch of characters, and I'm expecting for them to maybe get into the whole Gorman thing, because the name of this episode, the first one we're going to jump into, episode 4, is Ever Been to Gorman? Yeah, I think that tees it up pretty nicely there.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say before we jump into the first one?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you for all the comments, and I do read through them, and I enjoy that you sort of point out, for instance, like the Gorman conference kind of led thoughts towards the Wannsee conference in Germany, where the Germans met up with the high-ranking officials and tried to come up with die Endlösung. So the whole setup in that, after someone wrote it in the comments, I just read up on the Wannsee conference and remembered all that. So yeah, it's a nice touch to it. So I enjoyed that. So thank you so much for all the comments. And if you're new here, please like, subscribe, join on Patreon, join on YouTube, leave a comment, let us know what we miss along the way, and we'll try to sort of think about it. It's great. I watched the 3 episodes afterwards again. So all the comments, re-seeing it after all the comments, I tend to get a lot more out of it. So thank you so much. Yeah, I think that's about it. I want to see the next 3 episodes because I'm looking forward to this. I'm really enjoying it. I really am.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Just as you said, with like the whole Gorman meeting there and how it ties to like the Empire are basically space Nazis. Let's just, it is what it is. So that makes sense a lot. And again, also as Major Dad said, thank you guys so much for watching and for commenting. And it is good to be back doing reactions,
Yeah.
and we hope to bring you a lot more in the future.
Yeah,
But all right, let's get into the first one, episode 4. Yeah.
I have to say this. I mean, I after the Wannsee conference, Krennic and Heydrich, they're kind of close. So
Yeah.
that also make me, yeah. I just had to get that one out there. Sorry about that. I'm ready. Let's go for it.
Yes, it's some interesting connections. All right, yeah. Episode 4, jumping into that one first. Then we're going to talk a little bit. Then episode 5, talk a little bit. Then episode 6, and we're going to wrap it up. So watching all 3 episodes in one video, just like the first one. Okie dokes. Let's just get... All right. Let's get into it. Andor, Season 2, Episode 4. Ever been to Gorman? Here we go. And a little recap to begin with.
Yeah.
Thing in Gorman. There's a mineral underground. Doctor?
Heydrich. Sorry, Krennic.
Krennic.
Not that long ago, I was standing right where you are now.
Oh, Cyril, Dedra was just telling me how well.
That whole dinner scene
Yeah, that was
was
great.
hilarious. So good.
No sign of your husband?
Oh, that scene though, that was not fun. And it sparked a lot of controversy.
Really? Yeah, that was spot on. Just leaving with that face.
Yeah. Great acting by Diego Luna. 1 year later. So they keep doing that, and now it's BBY 3.
Yeah, I'm afraid most of the people around Andor are gonna die along the way to sort of make it
Yeah,
fit in with. Yeah.
I'm afraid you're right. We're gonna lose most of them. We opening with another big nightmare thing.
Looked like it.
Yeah, she's been through the ringer.
His family will never know what happened. Oh, I forgot to ask his name. Might be a bit late now.
Nice acting.
Yeah. Oh,
Breathe.
Well, don't leave guns around her. Really, just don't.
Yeah.
Same thing again. Dr. Gorst.
Okay, well, at least she's talking to Cassian about it.
Yeah.
So they're hiding out on Coruscant? Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's got to be Gorman.
Gorman, yeah.
And you moved there with her?
Yeah, well, she got the job, so I'd expect for him to move there with what is essentially his new mom.
Wonder what his job is there then.
I don't. Oh. Huh. Smart. A bit paranoid. Don't know why. Are those pigeons?
Looks like it.
Huh.
You're being discarded and too naive to see it.
I'm in charge here, Mother.
Wow. Okay, so she's just still in his ear. Map, map, map.
Yeah.
You'd find a woman actually willing to make a life with you, and you just walk away. A respectable career, a relationship, finally. All of it.
Hang up, man.
Well,
Hang up.
she's there as well, right?
I'm not buying Gorman again. I'm sick of it. They were always too good for the rest of us.
You are watching too much Imperial news.
Ah, okay. So the propaganda is doing its thing.
Yeah.
Enlightenment.
You must have seen them. How could you not? Scandalous.
It's propaganda.
Oh,
Mother, you're being sold these ideas.
they're listening.
This place is hardly a threat to the Empire.
Don't become too much of an individual, Cyril.
I have spiders to count.
Same time next week.
Yeah. He should have done that a long time ago. She's not helping him.
No, but it is interesting that he's saying all of that.
Yeah.
Expression.
Du mij prakaton.
Habituellement, je l'ai pris.
Highlands, lobby quad.
Not speaking basic. Kind of like that.
Nashmat si pa filobret.
The Gormans are quite uptight, and the language is kind of French.
Kinda, yeah. Also a little bit German sounding.
Yeah. They were talking about Cyril. Do you think his job is to sort of become the rebel part that you can count on to
Oh,
act?
like Dedra is like using him?
Yeah.
Are those musky peppers?
Extra hot.
My husband wants a taste.
Ooh.
Is he strong enough?
It's tougher than he looks.
It's like she's messing with him a little bit.
Perhaps you've changed your mind.
Really? Tonight's the night.
Well, these are special.
I'm not a tourist, you know it.
This one's different.
I'm not buying another spider.
This one's
Another. Oh.
There's a meeting. You should come. You have the address.
I think you might be right.
That would be a nice extra role for him to sort of to play in the whole Gorman thing.
Yeah, and unexpected.
What are you gonna tell him?
About what?
About what happened on the mission? The soldier?
It's tough like this. Boxed in. It's like you said, it's when we relax.
I can't stop
And-
seeing his face.
Boy, do you seem relaxed.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
Yeah, we didn't see what happened, so
No.
we don't know. I get why it's tough to deal with, but I don't think Cassian is wrong either. It is a war, whether people know it or not. Has anyone been inside? Yep. Are they still there? Perchance?
It's a funny way to wrap a candy in a spider.
Good?
You sound surprised.
You're better than I am.
No. I'm not gonna fall for that one.
Nice try.
Where's Will, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
We're safe here. I know it's not what we want, but the insanity of the city keeps us safe.
And why are we being so paranoid?
Yeah, you don't seem like you feel safe.
I can handle it.
What am I messing up?
You didn't kill that boy because we're at war. You killed him because he saw my face.
Ah,
What's the difference?
killed him because of her, and she feels guilty.
I want to win. We have to.
Wonder what the meeting's about. The one that Jill got invited to.
Yeah, guessing some sort of resistance.
Most likely.
Oh, pod racing.
Funny.
Yeah,
Nice
a nice
touch.
little detail.
I have a presentation with the sector committee tomorrow morning. I left my notes on my desk like an idiot. I have to have them. Take me 5 minutes. Or I can tell you where they are.
Do you want to do extra work, or do you just want to let him in? They want to get back to the pod racing.
Yeah.
I just had a thought. Like, maybe he knows that they're listening in, and he is also part of the plan.
I'm
to
pretty sure, yeah.
Sort of like use. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
They made contact.
Yeah, okay.
Been
But
invited to a meeting.
A
Yeah.
meeting with who?
I don't know.
But this is them. It's Gorman Front. I know it.
How? How do you know?
They told you
Gorman
everything.
Front.
They started breaking into the apartment.
We heard Saul mention them in the first season.
Well, let's wait and see what happens.
Oh, I thought you'd want a brief Partagaz.
No. He'll want more than that.
Results.
We're ingesting the data.
This was 10 days ago.
And just in the
We?
data.
Who's the we at this buffet of rebel plunder?
It's my sector, sir.
I can't remember that actor's name, but he is just perfect as an Imperial.
We're arresting too many people.
Oh, he's still there. Luthen's spy.
We can't take it all in.
Go on.
Go on then.
Some of us have more people in custody than we can process.
Supervisor Young raises a serious issue. The problem is not unknown to me. Colonel Yularan and myself have a meeting scheduled with the Emperor.
Phew.
Let's get to work.
I like those meetings.
Yeah, I do too.
You're onto something. It's the job, isn't it? 75 restricted Imperial weapons.
Oh, and he got promoted. That was her like assistant before, right?
Has it ever crossed your mind that Partagas put me on Axis because I don't seek glory?
Wow. You've given me a lot to think about. My door is open.
Woof.
That doesn't look happy.
Yeah, she's been...
That?
How do I repay you?
Ooh.
You can buy me lunch.
Done.
All right, he's in a position to get some more intel.
I can't support the bill because our country is chafing the Emperor. But why I'm in this position, and why it seems to be intensifying, and why Gorman is being persecuted so intently are questions no one seems prepared to answer.
Look at just the conviction numbers we're allowed to see in the places we know are peaceful.
Oh man, she is really trying.
The blockade didn't have to go very long to remind us how vulnerable we are.
Does he?
No.
He's trying, but she's losing the votes.
Voting against the Emperor right now would be a total violation of that request.
Yeah, they don't want to cross the Emperor.
Gorman
Would you?
take the risk.
No.
I'm sorry, Mom.
But someone has to. Oh, is this another meeting with Luthen? Yep.
Hello, Lonnie.
Are we gonna get another badass speech?
Dad Ramiro's running Gorman. She's been on it all year, all this time. Hiding it. I doubt there's 3 people in the building that know what I've just told you.
He found out about that through the lunch, or...
Maybe she's oversight.
What? Smear campaign is an opening move, not an end game. I need the end game.
I don't have it.
What is the end game?
I can't wait another 3 months, Lonnie. There's too much going on.
You used to tell me to wait.
Those days are gone. We're up to date on the signal sequence.
Yes.
We'll be standing by.
I'm afraid for Lonnie.
Yeah.
He is risking a lot, and Luthen is just
He's
asking him
pressing
to
him,
risk even more. Yeah, he's pressing him.
Domek Sunif Frekanti. Mobi Marklej Vakodant Sin Bendel Evanel.
No, yeah, okay, you're right. That sounds way more French.
Fojorobiletan Palmo, Afissim Matu. Et Dordigna! Andeb.
Was that
Oof,
the
tensions
Gorman
are
way
high.
of giving it the finger? I don't know.
It might be.
She lost her family in the Tarkin massacre. There was a promise that the new Imperial building...
Tarkin massacre?
Tarkin massacre, yeah.
He's an Imperial spy. Be careful.
It's not funny.
No.
Well?
He invited me.
I saw you from the stage.
I stand out that much.
No, that's what's interesting. You're very brave to be here. Will you be writing a report?
No, to who? I'm here as myself.
What a refreshing position.
Ça y est? Là, je reclique en Prestor.
Do they trust him or not?
They're trying to sort of poke at him.
16 years ago, Grand Moff Tarkin killed 500 peaceful, unarmed Gormans in the middle of that plaza.
Why? Let's get the reason.
Gormans yearn for peace and prosperity. If you are writing a report, make that your headline. Maybe we can do some good together. Donash Badorinex.
Is this gonna have some sort of effect on him? Cyril?
Nah,
Is he
it
gonna
seems
have, like,
too
second
uptight.
thoughts when he's seen...
He's just doing his job, I think.
Yeah.
It's flashing.
Just come back.
So that's a, we have a mission? I have a mission for you?
Gorman.
Oh.
Would they make the fabric? And Vix?
No, not this time. No.
Oh.
You have to go alone.
I have to think about that.
He's not really ready to leave her behind.
No.
Gorman would be a remarkable place to turn our way. I need to know more before we get involved.
Ah.
Things will be fine.
You don't know that.
And I haven't said yes. Reach out to Clea. I want this done quickly.
He's just not waiting for a yes.
No. The car? Oh. Hello? Oh shit, wait. Will joined up with Saw?
What's more dangerous than Redonium? How many old pipe poachers out there? How many who've lived to tell the tale?
Rhydonium.
I'm here to teach the variations. More than that, I'm not allowed to say.
Look at this.
Oof.
A brave one!
Okay, so he hasn't joined up with Saul. So he's just
The smell of it. Maybe you breathe just a little too deeply.
Yeah, I think you've done that once or twice, dude.
Willman, the boy.
The boy.
Have you ever done this for real? Or just in a classroom?
I've done it.
Wow.
We should concentrate on the station you're planning to hit.
You teach them all. You know where we're going when I tell you.
But I need to leave tomorrow.
Really? You're here till I get what I need.
Uh-oh. So I'm guessing Luthen sent him there, and Saw is not playing ball, as per usual.
He is quite an ominous type.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing. Him and his partisans.
What are they doing?
Something tender and romantic? As a goodbye, or hasn't he told her yet?
Seems like kind of a ritual of some kind.
So what? She's just gonna stay in that apartment while
he goes to Gorman.
Cassian goes to Gorman.
Leaving her behind is probably not gonna go well.
Yeah. Wait, what's that? Oh, she's doing drops. Oh no. Yeah, you are right. That's not good. Okay. That was episode 4?
Yeah.
Ever been to Gorman? And yeah, we certainly got into it with it's been a year, so some things have happened. The Empire are certainly moving forward with all the propaganda. It's working. Mon can't get the votes that she needs. And Cyril is just like in there. And we've thought at first that, okay, so all the things he's saying, that doesn't line up with what the Empire and what Dedra wants. So is she just throwing him under the bus and using him? But no, like he is literally an Imperial spy.
Yeah.
They joked about it at the meeting, but that is what he is. So the question is just going forward, is he in any way going to gain some sort of sympathy for their cause? Or is he just going to play his role like the good little boy he is? We'll find out. But I think like that's the only reason why he's talking to his mom still is just so that they will think that he's on their side and like what he's saying, so he can get that out there.
His mom is on Dedra's leash, so I think she's in control of that, and she's not been to Gorman yet, the way I understood it, but she's running it from behind, and sort of the whole idea of new armory being built on Gorman and all of that, they're way into that now. So the Gorman plan is moving along quite nicely, to say it.
It is in motion for sure, and we even got a little information about something that happened on Gorman 16 years ago, the Tarkin massacre, where he, for some reason, massacred about 500 Gormans. Yep. And you said it, like Tarkin doesn't always necessarily need a reason other than just what he thinks is best for the Empire. But I am curious what happened there. And also 16 years, that's like just when the Republic became the Empire. So
he could easily have reacted
Yeah.
to the Gorman finger. or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, just someone doing that, and then he's going like, "Fire when ready," or yeah,
Yeah, you may fire when ready.
yeah. Are we going to see Tarkin? Are they gonna, or maybe like, I don't know, because he was in Rogue One, and they did the whole CGI deepfake thing, and it was all right, but that was 9 years ago now.
Yeah.
Jesus, it came out 9 years ago. What in the so maybe the technology, we know the technology has gotten way better. So maybe if it makes sense, they'll bring him into the story like
Yeah,
that.
if nothing
But
else,
I'm not expecting.
just a hollow of him giving some kind of command or something like that. I kind of like Tarkin.
That
I mean,
Tarkin is always great presence as a villain, for sure, and I'm sure we're also going to see Krennic again. And but I was sorry, just enjoying. It's I don't know if it's weird, but I just really enjoy those scenes where the Imperials are just sitting there, in the ISB room, white uniforms, all talking, and Partagas just like circling them and digging, and again, he's just like the perfect Imperial. He does such a good job. They all do. Like the acting is just so good. And Andor then seems like he's going to Gorman, and Bix being left behind. She's not doing so well, so I'm really afraid. Like, she's just going through it. I mean, damn, give her a break. But she's also like, she wants this shit to be over. She just wants to win it, and I get that as well. But it is just
way too early to sort of have the final battle. So no.
Yeah, we haven't even had like the first real battle yet. Like that happens in Rogue One. Like that's the first time the Rebel Alliance really shows up at Scarif and fights the Empire full on. Like leading up to that, it's just a lot of insurgencies and a lot of stuff going on, like smaller rebel cells and whatnot. Like they're not coming together just yet.
I kind of like the way that the whole sort of, it's a slow move into the whole rebellion is building. It's slowly brewing, and it's okay to know where it's going because we know where it's going with this. But it's nicely done with Mon Mothma not being able to get the votes, so the political side of it sort of needs to fade away a bit because she's been working the political side very hard for a long time and getting more or less away with some of it. But she's in a losing game now politically.
Yeah.
So that's where it slowly moves into the rebellion, I think. So it's very well written.
Very well done. Yes, something's gonna happen that's gonna make Mon Mothma go, okay, this is not working. I can't keep doing this as like officially politics wise and talking with senators and through the Senate, and like that's not working. And she's gonna become a full-time rebel.
Yeah,
So,
it's the slow down, the slow breakdown of diplomacy, and she's just sort of getting the feel of that. So
yeah, she's experiencing that right now. So, are you ready to jump into the next one?
Indeed, I am.
It is I Have Friends Everywhere. That is the title of the 5th episode. We're jumping into that right now. Here we go.
You found a woman actually willing to make a life with you, and you just walk away.
Such a pleasure to finally meet you.
I wonder why they're doing these like really long previously ons when they're releasing all 3 episodes in one go anyway.
Maybe originally it wasn't the plan. I don't know.
I know it's a Disney decision, not something that Tony Gilroy wanted per se.
Many people are starting to think this new building is more than just an annex. I'm not sure why the Empire...
I think I'm going to use this someplace to work, see how many watches it. Yeah, I got to go out and try that.
Go. Just see if someone gets offended, then you know that they watched Andor.
Yeah.
me, comrades. Fuel on demand. On the rhino that you can steal. How many old pipe poachers out there? How many who've lived to tell the
And yeah, we didn't even mention that in the short little discussion there, but Saul, like, he's one of the good guys, but he's not a good guy.
No, he's a bad, good guy. Good, bad. Yeah, you know.
He's just, he's a little extreme. Let's just put it like that.
Corellia, 222.
Corellia. Oh, and then back into the music. That was cool.
Yeah.
So that's who's okay. It's Clea.
It's a forgery.
I won't tell you what I paid for it. Unfortunately, the dealer.
You're up early?
On the statue, that's a fortune. Forgery.
It's a forgery. Yeah. Okay.
Help you.
Gorman?
Visiting friends.
I have friends everywhere.
What do we
That's
have
a
for Gorman?
Code. Oh, hey, wow.
Your name is Varian Sky. You were born in Tahiti and moved to Coruscant with your brother when you were 12.
Okay, they're going full undercover.
Yeah.
But he's still on Coruscant, so
There's not much in the way of danger here.
When would you arrive?
Hang on. I gotta go, Mother. I'll let you know.
Wait.
speaking of danger.
I need everybody to step away from their workstations and leave the room immediately.
Ooh. Oh.
This is insane. Take him. Are you...
Is he just playing along?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Putting up as much resistance as possible so that they don't suspect him.
Everything vetted once and for all.
Everything.
Everything!
We have the exhibition.
All of it.
They're probably gonna lose their microphones.
Yeah, damn.
As a fashion designer, it's a rite of passage.
A fashion designer, okay.
Yeah.
You will all now have the pleasure of thorough ISB interview.
Oh, what a pleasure.
Because of course, we're bugging our own office.
Well played. Well played.
In this case, yeah.
Is he wearing a fucking beret? I guess this really is France.
Many of us believe the Emperor has no idea what's being done on his behalf. We need to know what's on those transports, Cyril.
It's construction.
How are you gonna maneuver that? Who's at the door? Oh, sheet.
No, not that.
No. She thought he was there to kill her. Or that he was there to tell her that Andor died. Yeah, probably that, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, expecting very bad news.
Yeah, he's not normally visiting anyone, so.
Yeah, at least not. It's never a happy visit.
Never ends, does it? All the hiding.
It will. We'll bring them down or die trying.
Well, yeah, until that happens.
You've been struggling.
Yeah.
Is that what he told you?
No, I can see that.
I'm better than he thinks I am.
All he does is sing your praises.
I use it for sleep.
It works for a while, but the dreams come back worse when you stop. Be careful.
He knows.
You need me healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Variation 5, so that's thirds.
Yeah, so he was gonna offer her like some sort of mission and then saw how bad she was doing and changed his mind.
Yeah, she's probably not the right one for a mission right now.
Although I think it would be good for her to like have something to focus on.
Yeah.
Other than just waiting. Oop.
And we're all dead.
Yeah, you don't want that.
How did you ever learn this? Who taught you?
Don't tell.
No more questions. Sorry.
I can't leave until you get this. Come on.
So please,
please
get this.
What time's your flight?
I'll make it. Just packing up all our transport schedules. I'd hate to think what would happen if those ISP idiots hit the wrong button. Make sure to lock up tight.
God, I love these sets and all the gadgetry they're,
Who comes up with this?
Making.
I mean, it looks Star Warsy and unnecessary blinky and craggy and
yeah,
whatever.
it's a lot of buttons and
Yeah.
It's great. Oh.
Checking in?
Variant sky. Hollow screen, airflow, and window blinds. They
Damn.
all work through the single console on the nightstand. Some people don't think it's a good idea to commemorate a massacre in the center of town.
Ah, okay. So the Tarkin massacre. Okay.
People wouldn't clear and he wanted to land.
Wow, that's it?
That's
More
it.
of us kept coming. Until there was safety in numbers.
Do not stand in my way.
I was with my father. He was killed, saving me.
Damn.
Sorry to hear that.
But okay, so it was just too many people where Tarkin wanted to land.
Yeah.
And he's like, kill him.
They'll do it.
That's enough reason.
Yeah.
They're in my way.
It's fun to see Andor in a nice suit, being a designer. And he's normally roughing it more or less, outfit
Nice
wise.
little undercover gig. Yeah. Oh, how tender.
Yeah, well.
Careful all the way.
I know. I had you followed.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Party has
I was
existed.
careful. I was careful. I had you followed. You weren't careful enough.
How long can I stay?
An hour.
Are you kidding?
An hour?
Turn out the lights.
Oh.
Can't believe you had me followed.
Turn out the lights.
You only got an hour. Gotta move.
I was planning to make an appointment tomorrow, and here you are.
May?
Yes, please.
How timely. This cafe used to be full of designers.
What is it you think you're doing?
Oh.
You don't know me.
Dropping the act now that there's no people around.
You have no idea who I am. You need to be more careful.
Damn, dude.
My father's very proud.
And I can't wait to meet him. I need fabric. When is a good time for me to come by the showroom tomorrow?
Right back into character.
The people you have following me, they're just drawing attention. Send them home.
Oh, he's good. He is good.
Perhaps I'll call it Cyril.
Don't do that. Oh, and he's eating cereal. Cyril eating cereal again. Are these all just like big ass sets? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the House of Rylan.
Because again, I know they're not using the volume. So it's a lot of big sets and of course green screen, blue screen here and there.
We have a source inside.
Hmm.
An imperial source.
Oh wait.
Feeding
Yep.
false information is what they do.
If Cyril sees Andor and vice versa, they're gonna
shoot it out. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
We need to let the people of Gorman know the undeniable truth. What about the weapons?
We start our own armory.
Damn, they are ready. They are in.
Tactical expertise is not our strong suit.
We need an advisor.
They're playing right in the hands of Dedra. Someone you can rely on to do the wrong thing.
Yeah, but hopefully Cassian can steer them away from doing the wrong thing.
Call for me at the hotel. As you wish. Thank you.
Learning a lot of greetings here. This is the nice one. This is the not so nice one.
At least, yeah.
We're sure they're buying the story?
We're skeptically confident, sir.
I think they're planning already. They're inexperienced, but very eager.
How often those attributes align?
We want them growing bolder. They need to see what winning feels like.
I'll make sure things don't get out of hand. Excellent work, Cyril.
Oh, these are some bad people.
Yeah. And he likes being praised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see you happy.
Whoa.
Fried lizard?
Spit roast. Yeah, it's a... I forget the name. What are they called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Massive.
You've seen too much.
Oh, dude.
If you're ready, then I'll get rid of them.
Saw.
Accidents happen.
I was hoping you could.
Oh, really?
If I could focus on one single variation, one, I'd have the confidence you're looking for.
I think Saw is growing suspicious of the Pluto guy.
Yeah. Me too,
Was
because
that
he
his
was
name?
asking, I need to know what's the target.
Yeah. Will growing a little bit suspicious as well. And probably the whole situation is not good for him.
Nope.
I need some good news.
You'll have to wait on that.
No good news.
The Corio chalice, apparently it's a forgery. They're going to examine everything in the collection.
Okay, so it wasn't the statue that was a forgery. It was some sort of chalice. Okay.
Let's put a bug in Davos Skalda's office. 2 years of bits and pieces.
You agreed to it.
I'll let you talk me into it.
You're becoming insufferable.
I can't keep track anymore.
Come on, guys, play nice.
We're drowning. And you keep pretending it's all under control.
Are you done?
Whoa.
We have to take it out at the party.
And if we can't?
You might be screwed.
Be prepared.
Is he ready? Ready enough to do it on his own?
I think so.
Not good enough.
You think?
Whoa, 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 dude.
No.
I've done everything you've asked for. And if I don't show up back home...
He's gonna, yeah, I knew, yes.
Traitor!
People in the background. What happened?
He's been transmitted to the Empire.
Really? Okay.
But we will be many parsecs away.
Okay, what about Will?
Well, he's got a job now. Congratulations, you're hired.
It's on you, boy.
Damn. Close one.
Yeah. He's probably thinking that wasn't what he signed up for.
Oh, I love seeing the X-Wings. I love those shots.
It's not stealing things that's difficult. It's getting away. But you won't be doing that. You'll be living at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Not much of a revolutionary, are you?
Perhaps
You're
not.
wrong.
He's just more careful. Is that what they're attacking?
Bringing the pipeline.
Underground jungle.
Onderon.
Real
Yeah.
jungle. Hot, wet.
Oh, it was. We saw that in the Clone Wars. That's when he lost his sister.
Yeah.
Close. Just melted away.
Try not to bother him while he works. I mean, he could
Yeah.
blow up.
Whew.
I have always loved you.
What are you doing?
There it is.
How can
What?
you do that?
Because I understand it.
Dude, saw.
She's my sister, Rido, and she loves me. You think I'm crazy?
Yes.
Yep.
Revolution is not for the same. Look at us. You're here. You're not with Luthen, you're here. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Trying to recruit the boy. The boy. Will. No, don't breathe it in, dude!
No.
The thing that explodes when there's too much friction in the air.
Inhale the very unhealthy fumes.
Wow.
So that's what fried Saul's brain. Or
Definitely. He is a special kind of crazy. That was episode 5. I have friends everywhere. Interesting episode. Doing the same thing again with the first 2. A lot of building. A lot of building. With so many characters, so many stressful situations for everyone involved. It's great. Like it's really entertaining, but I am just anxious after watching this, and oh man, I'm afraid for what's going to happen.
yeah, I mean, if to follow the 3 arc setup, so it's been a lot of building, and let's see where we go with the next one. I mean, it's interesting. A lot of moving parts in the plans, both on the Imperial side, on the Rebel side, and yeah.
The Gormans, I totally understand their situation, what they're going through. They're very eager, and that's exactly what the Empire needs, or, ISB, Dedra. Cyril said that was like the best moment in his life, like the best day ever. Just being there and receiving praise from Partagas. And I believe him when he says that. So my whole theory about him becoming more sympathetic to the Gorman cause probably not gonna happen, because he's just enjoying this way too much. His position here, the way they trust him, him and Dedra's relationship.
He's been told he's doing well. He's a good boy, doing well.
He got a pat on the back there, and just good job. And he's all giddy about it. So,
get that one from Tarkin, then Darth Vader and the Emperor, and he's up there.
And he's a puddle. Yes, he's a puddle on the floor. So, and then Andor, he arrived. He's on Gorman undercover, and trying to talk to the Resistance here. Seeing that, yes, they are very eager and they want to do this thing, and they even want to shout it from the rooftops. Is that wise? So hopefully he can temper them, but I also feel like he's. I'm afraid all of it is just going to play into the Empire's hands. Because
it's
yes, they might get a few wins, but that's only because they want them to.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's the Empire's plan that's moving along quite nicely. I'm not sure about Saw and what he's supposed to, where he's going to fit in. I mean, he's a loose cannon anywhere, so.
Yeah. He's all over the place. Like we even saw spoilers for The Bad Batch, but in the season 2 finale, he wanted to blow up some of the Imperial leadership. He didn't succeed, but he blew up the facility where we got Tarkin and Krennic and other people there. But it resulted in Tech having to sacrifice his life, and that's just like one scenario, one instance, and we saw it multiple times in Rebels. Just like how much of a loose cannon he is, how crazy he is, and he's becoming more and more unhinged and crazy. And the whole thing with the fuel and breathing it in, the story that he told, and like he knows that he is off the reservation. He is crazy, batshit crazy, but he believes that is what they need to win.
Yeah,
and he knows that they're not even going to be there. Probably not even going to be there when the Empire falls, but he's just like, he's committed, and he's taking everyone around him with him.
He's okay with dying. I'm just giving it my all, and okay. I'm not going to be on the victory end of this, but I'll give it my all, and then sniffs in the fumes and ready to go.
Yes, yeah,
so wrong,
getting all effed up. Someone who's also not sniffing fuel, but doing drugs at least, is a Biggs.
Yeah.
So she's just there by herself in the apartment. Luthen came by to give her a job, but saw that, nope, not fit for that. So, like, really curious to see what they're gonna do with her character, because I feel like they're just like, give her a break. Come on.
Yeah.
She's just going through one horrible situation after another, and now she's just left alone. And man, it sucks to see that. It really does.
It's a sad thing, the way she's sort of going out now. And at least Brasso got shot by a stormtrooper. I mean, but if she just that's it. The next one in line to sort of disappear from Andor's life. A sad way to do it. It's
I hope and think that she's going to have a more important role to play going forward, and this is not just like her ceasing to exist like this. Hopefully not. We'll see. But there's one more episode to go. Are you up for doing it straight away?
Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to watch the next episode.
All right, so this is episode 6. What a festive evening. Here we go. Stiergard. Okay, yeah, we've heard him talk about that place.
Pre-flight check complete.
Hold on.
Oh, I was hoping we were going to see Luthen's ship again. It's so freaking cool. The sound design, yes.
Tell me about the Gorman front. You weren't there very long.
Don't get involved.
That's your assessment, just like that. 2 days in, you barely looked around.
He didn't need more time.
They want to hijack an Imperial transport to prove something that everybody already knows is true. Who's gonna care about it?
The Empire will care about it.
Exactly.
Think about a planet like Gorman in rebellion. A planet of wealth and status.
But they're probably gonna die? Yeah.
Goes up in flames?
Yeah.
It will burn. Very brightly.
Yeah. We know Luthen is that kind of person.
I'll skip this one.
Now he's willing to basically sacrifice a whole planet just to further the cause.
You were sourcing another item.
It's being delivered as we speak.
Wait, so someone else going there?
Saw.
To help them? Who?
Is Saw going there? Is
No. I don't think. No, it's Vel.
Oh, yeah.
Okie dokes. And is she willing to do what Cassian is not? Oh, but yeah, he's going back to Bix. Thank the Maker. Although, what state is she going to be in?
She's probably not doing well.
Oh, no, wait, she's there, right there. All right. Seems like she's okay.
Look at this place. You cleaned it.
And she tightened up. Tidied up. Not tightened up. That's...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
Mm-hmm. Fresh blue suit.
One of the rare happy moments we get in the series.
Is it dangerous?
Gorman? No. A waste of time.
Uh-huh.
It's Luthen that scared me.
Tell me about it.
Hmm.
Came after you left.
Scared me too.
He never mentioned it.
It happened.
I know it happened, Biggs. That's not what I'm saying.
He's saying he doesn't trust Luthen.
80 new senators all hosting investiture banquets. It's tough squeezing a whole year's worth of insincerity into 3 nights.
Insincerity.
Oh shit. You're gonna confront him.
You come to the house and you mess with Biggs. You mess with her behind my back.
You realize what you're putting at risk, right?
It would have been so easy for you to tell me.
When you leave here, and that will be immediately.
You had to know she would tell me.
I thought it would be interesting if you didn't. But now you both disappointed me.
And that's what's most important, right? How it goes for you.
What's most important is the cause.
Yeah.
I give you everything.
Is this everything? This fury, this lack of control? Biggs has to pull it together. Or you will have to decide at what point it becomes too large a problem. Unless that's what you're doing right now.
Wow.
You want my blood. You help me work this out.
Be careful what you are asking for.
Dr. Gorst. Success invites scrutiny. Our cousins in military intelligence have been salivating over our interrogation results.
Salivating.
And have convinced the Emperor he's to be expanded into a program. I'm counting on you to keep watch on these idiots.
An honor, sir.
Really?
Really?
It's an assignment. Calibrate your enthusiasm.
Calibrate your enthusiasm.
Fuck, I love him.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that too. It will calibrate your enthusiasm.
It's an assignment. Oh man, that was a good one. Oh, is that Cinta? they're working together on this?
I was told they don't know what they're doing.
That's why we're not doing much. It's fast, it's simple.
I'm afraid something's gonna go wrong here.
That I would only take this assignment if you were on it.
Ah.
I had an accident.
What happened?
I'll tell you about it someday.
Someday? Must have been like a really bad accident.
Yeah.
I had time to think.
Wish I'd known.
I thought about you.
Well, that's entirely too nice, so
yeah,
it's gonna end in heartbreak.
Cyril must never know what this is all really about.
What?
I remind myself constantly, sir.
So he is being played.
Yeah, okay.
I can't stress this enough. You're all going to need to respect the chain of command. Cinta and I will have blasters. Nobody else.
This
and
is...
I mean nobody.
Someone's gonna screw up.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
It's flashing.
Is it? It is.
Whatever the mission is, I'm coming.
No. Maybe sober up first, and then... Might be a good idea to give her a purpose.
Yeah.
I was confused. I don't know who I am sometimes. I'm not perfect either.
Constantly pretending to be someone else and undercover doing spy shit, and
yeah, that'll wear you down.
We're worth more to him separately than together.
Well, that's something we'll have to talk to him about.
they also just want this to end so that they can be together and be happy.
Well, knowing where it's going, that's not gonna happen.
Probably not in the cards.
Upon my life.
Oh, hey.
Honor, my full allegiance.
Is this how they start every session, or? Is that the guy who took over from Masamita? Oop. Going to partay.
Yeah. To steal a microphone back.
Yeah. Get that listening device, bug, whatever you want to call it, before anyone notices.
Senator Mothma.
Senator Organa.
Oh!
Bale, how are you? I'm free. That was my last investigation.
Oh yeah, the recasts.
You're in for the show. Good luck with it.
And that was it? Just a quick cameo? Why did they even need him then? Or maybe we're going to see him again.
Yeah.
It's just a shame they couldn't get Jimmy Smits.
Yeah, but as you said, they couldn't make it work with the timings and so on.
No, they could. Yeah. That's a schedule thing. Look at that camera flash droid.
They're just setting up now.
We're on schedule with the targeted shipment.
Yes, sir. We're all set here.
Something's gonna go wrong or absolutely
right.
Fantastic, depending on what side you're on.
Exactly.
We think it's Lost Empire.
My word, listen, and you wear it out?
I thought one of you thieves might make me an offer.
How did you two get in here?
Rodgas had an emergency and tossed us the invite. Where's your buddy?
Oh, he'll be here.
Buddy? What buddy? So we're gonna once again cut back and forth between
increasing the speed on
gritty going on, and then an extravagant party full of rich people. Okay, Clea, are you the one who's gonna go in and try to? Oh, shit!
Are you out of your mind?
Do as I say, and everything will be fine.
I really like her character as well. Like she's getting a bigger role this season. It seems like.
The Miracle Man, who helped secure this very special piece, is actually here with us tonight. Director Krennic.
Oh.
Ruth and Rail.
What a
pleasure.
Oh.
How pleasant to see you free of the witness stand.
What a festive evening this has become.
Well, this got
interesting.
Even more interesting. Yeah.
This is suicide.
It's my favorite object in the collection. I was heartbroken when we sold it.
Luthen will tell them that's why I'm so keen on visiting with it.
I'm not less nervous.
No.
Though. They really know how to build tension in the show. Whoop. Got it. Okay. Damn, and there goes Cinta. That was quick.
Carrier's down. Repeat, the carrier is down.
And then
we're in play.
And then what now? Are you just gonna let them do it, or?
You're going to help me by blocking the view.
You can't possibly be serious.
The Tinian
Well, it's happening, so you might as well.
This is do or die, Lonnie, so move to your left and listen closely because we may be tested.
Wow.
When she tells them to, that's it, they're gonna get greedy.
Yeah. Again, someone's gonna F this up.
And it's gonna take a little longer. Yeah.
And I'm really afraid something's gonna happen to either Vel or Cinta.
Yeah, it's stuck.
It was a systematic execution.
Well, that is exactly my point. Criminals love to lie. Who wants to die for lawless ineptitude?
Come on.
What are you doing?
Shift right.
I'm walking away.
Nope.
What's the word for people like the Carmine who simply wish to be left alone?
Oh, damn, man, you are.
My rebel is your terrorist. Something like that. What a swell party this is.
Oh, he's good though. He's good. Oh my. Dang, Farrick.
Have you seen Drina?
Let's go. Last few
No. Oh man, she is just. Don't leave your blood there though. Oh, it's that guy. The
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, here we go. No. No. Who got shot? Don't tell me it's Cinta. Don't. Oh, come on. You idiots.
Fuckers.
I can't take her. Ça se monte.
One single odd shot.
At least he's helping now.
Yeah.
Tinian Codex. Isn't it lovely?
Oh shit. Okay, so she did it?
It's from a planet where blindness was considered a gift.
Oh, well. Sure, we can all think of some people who'd be right at home.
Huh? Seems like that situation sort of worked out all right, but this.
Did not.
Infuriating. They were finally reunited, but we knew it was going to end in heartbreak.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that we know we're going to drop all the characters along the way, kind of. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're taking her with you wherever you go for the rest of your useless life. Don't you look away from me.
I'm sorry.
She was a warrior. To die like this because of you. Some whining, simpering, foolish child.
Oof.
You'll make up for this forever.
She's rather annoyed, I think.
That's an understatement. Damn, she's letting him have it, but what a powerful scene. Performance.
You're welcome.
face hurts from smiling. Should have killed Krennic while we were up there.
That's the spirit.
Shoulda.
My face hurts from all the smiling.
Okie dokes. What now? Oh, that's the Dr. Gorst guy, the one that Bix keeps seeing nightmares.
Yeah.
Get in the chair.
Oh!
I know you.
Get in the chair.
Is this actually happening? Oh, damn!
If that's for real, she gets her payback, but maybe it's just
Indeed.
her dreaming.
There you go. Listen to the screams. Okay, that was real. Damn, Biggs. Okay. Nice. Whoa!
I didn't see that coming, that she would get her revenge.
No. Hell yeah.
Well, at least one little thing went well.
Yeah.
At the end there.
A few things, but that was one hell of an episode. I am just like sweating. Both because of the episode, but also because it is really warm in here right now. Sitting here under the lights for about 3 hours now. Wow. That was so well put together.
Yeah.
Directed, written, of course, all the performances, edge of your seat stuff for the majority of this episode. So they did what they did as they do, one hell of a job building for 2 episodes, and then the third one, it slaps.
Yeah.
And we lost Cinta.
Yeah.
That's not good. Is that the trend here? Every third episode, we're gonna lose
at least one.
Someone that we care about from the first season. It was Brasso in the third episode. Now in episode 6, it's Cinta. Episode 9, who's it gonna be then? Like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at who's in Rogue One and who's there afterwards and so on, it's like, well, we gotta pick them off slowly,
one by one.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think you're right that like maybe some of them are like, no, they're all in it now, and the only way for them to like not be there once we get to Rogue One and where Cassian is, and like it makes sense that he's going to lose pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
In the end, it's just him and K2. We haven't even met K2 yet. Is that gonna be the next arc, in the third arc, or are they saving him for the last 3 episodes?
I hope
I don't know.
Get in the next 3 arcs. I mean,
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I hope so too. I really like K2 as a character, and Alan Tiddick, of course, is always great. But it's not that we like need any more great, interesting characters, because there's already so many of them.
And I think at least they're going out, but they're going out the way they should be going out. I mean, during some kind of raid or something else, or something happens, so they're just not just fading away, but or being forgot at the end. So we can ask ourselves between the last episode and then Rogue One, what happened to them? I mean, it's okay that they and it's well written, nice music. You get the feel of it. So good acting and so on. So
yeah, very, very much so. Yeah. Like you really, really feel it, all of it, when it's going down. And again, love the cutting back and forth between what was going on with Vel and Cinta and the Gormans, what they were doing, and the party there with Claire trying to get this freaking thing loose while just like roping in Lonnie like to help her.
Yeah.
While like all the others are just slowly moving closer and closer to them, and then the surprise of like, oh, Krennic is here.
Yeah.
great, what a festive evening. And Mon just kept challenging him like head on. So that, I don't know, that might be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but very entertaining to watch for sure. The ISB, like Dedra and Partagas, like they'd let them get away with it, but that was also the plan. It was always the plan to give them a little win so
Yeah.
that they will be even more emboldened going forward. But they did already make mistakes.
Yeah. What's the plan with Cyril? Because he's clearly not privy to all of the information. Dedra knows the end game, and Cyril not that much. So, what's the end game there?
That's a good question, because like, we were going back and forth like to begin with. We're like, oh, is she just using him, throwing him under the bus? But no, okay, they're working together, and he's actually in on the plan, and even talking to Partagas. And then in this one, we find out that no, okay, he's not in on, like,
All
totally
of it,
100% in on the plan. Like, there's a lot he doesn't know, and I'm back to the okay. I think they are using him, and Dedra is willing to throw him under the bus.
Yeah,
like. Just like, and it's easy. It's interesting to see, like with the comparisons there. We have, like, on one side with the Empire, we have Partagas and Dedra willing to do everything and sacrifice whoever for their cause, and then we have Luthen on the other side, and Claire and so on, willing to do everything and sacrifice whoever for their cause.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah, it's going to blow up at some point. Yeah. I mean,
we know it is. Yeah. We know it is. That's basically, that's the movies, Rogue One and the original trilogy. But this is all leading up to that, and they're doing such a great job of it. Holy moly, this was all 3 episodes great. And the third one really. Oof, damn! I feel so bad for Val.
Yeah,
they just
finally they met up, and she's gone.
And seemed like, because Cinta had that accident, and that gave her some time to think about everything and what she probably wants out of this. And I think that Cinta was willing to, and Vel as well, like they're willing to commit to each other.
Yeah.
Even though Luthen clearly sees more value in separating them.
Yeah.
But
it seemed like
they were going to be like, okay, we're going to do this together going forward. It's finally. And then this.
And then, no.
Idiot with a blaster. He wasn't supposed to have a blaster.
Nope.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
So already there, him having the blaster and just like pointing it at that guy, like they could have figured something out with that guy who was moving towards them, the big guy who did the thing at the meeting.
Yeah.
But
the Gorman finger.
He had to pull out his blaster, the other dude, and that just escalated the whole thing. So they said that they feel safer having a gun, but that's not always the case. A lot of the time, those things, like just someone pulling out a gun, that will make the situation way worse.
It will escalate.
It will escalate, and damn it, but it seems like, as we talked about the whole Gorman thing, it's like carrying over into the next arc.
Yeah.
So,
but
once we skip a year,
1 year time jump, I don't know how we're gonna. I mean,
I think
they must have gotten away with it. With the
and that year is going to be spent, them getting little wins here and there, emboldening them even further and further and further. And then I think, like, once we get to the next arc, that is when the Empire is really going to make their move on Gorman. What is that going to look like?
Well,
because we've already heard sorry.
They're building some kind of rebellion that they can count on to do the wrong thing. So that will be the excuse for the Empire to completely take over or something like that.
Yeah.
And that'll seem justified within the Empire. So no sentences anyone will say, well, that's just right because they were attacking the Empire. So that's the political side of it. So I think they're gonna create a situation where the political side of it will go, well, it is justified that the Empire will take over Gorman.
Yes, because they are just criminals now, or what Krennic was talking about, and Mon challenging him with the whole like, are you a rebel or a terrorist? And moving in on a planet where they attacked us when we arrived there, but yeah, like why did you even? Like they had their own culture and customs, and we just you just came in there. It sounded like, and then they defended themselves, or like
the Gormans, they were well liked, and as I said, they need to create a situation where they use the Department of Enlightenment or propaganda to degrade them a bit, and then when they turn into rebels and attack the Empire and so on, then the whole political side of it is right where they want it. So it's a nice scheming setup that they're doing with this, I think.
Yeah, it's a very real thing, I guess. Like that sort of stuff, I'd say happens on a daily basis, like through news and politicians and whatnot, like misinformation being amplified and sent out, and propaganda, pretty much. People believing things that aren't true at all, but vilifying people like through that who definitely doesn't deserve it. So it's a very real thing, and something that makes sense here in the context, like in the story that they're telling.
The great way it's been displayed, and as you say, you can draw parallels into the real world, but here it's displayed in a galaxy far, far away. So not a problem. It's nice. It's well written, well played, great music, great setting, scenes, and probably a lot of props and so on involved.
So many like props and sets and costumes, and it's really some beautiful craftsmanship there throughout the series so far.
If it's blue screen or green screen, then the actors are even better, because to me it looks like they're acting up against stuff, places, houses, ships.
Exactly. Like, and that always makes it easier for an actor if they're actually on a set, and what they're looking at is like what
really
they're supposed to be there on screen, instead of just
a dot on
that was the case for both with the prequels, not as much with episode 1, but episodes 2 and 3. You've heard like some of the actors complain about the fact that we were just like on blue screens and green screens, acting opposite tennis balls, and that's it. And you just have to use your imagination all the freaking time. But I know for a fact that with Andor, it is a lot of sets, a lot of big sets, and the actors are very thankful for that. And I imagine that would be a lot of fun, like really being able to just pretend, and be in it. So episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Again,
great,
nice little serving
movie.
It's a movie size
little serving, like 3 episodes, 50 minutes each. Is like I still wish they'd do them weekly, and I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm blue in the face, but it is what it is. And it just, I hate that, because people are talking about it now, and it's getting a lot of praise. It's gonna get a lot of praise, but in a couple of weeks, a month, then people are not going to be talking about it anymore, because they dropped all 12 episodes like this. Thankfully not, one drop like Netflix always does, and there's some other streaming services, but it's but still enjoying it for sure.
From my perspective, my age, Flow TV had something that we had to line up at a certain time to watch one episode, had time to discuss it for the next week and so on. So from that point of view, it gives us time. But then again, it's Star Wars, so just give me, and we're probably going to watch it more than once, and we're probably going to discuss it. So I'm good with it.
Of course.
Yeah. And then from now and even it's your work. You have to work with it a lot more than me. I'm kind of done in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Just
There's
waiting for
there's
the
a
next 3.
lot of work involved in
Yeah.
this, and it's many hours. In case you were wondering.
Mm,
And
I'm
even
not.
like between this and like the next set of episodes, we have Tales of the Underworld. I don't even know how we're going to squeeze that into the schedule yet, but we're going to look into it and we're going to do our best. At least those are like 6 very short episodes. Like those 6 episodes are probably around the same length as a 1.5 episode of Andor, so can get through that quicker. But yeah, we'll see whenever we have time for that and the next 3 episodes. So just keep an eye out on the channel for that, and I'll try to update you as best as I can. But do you have anything you want to add to it before we wrap it up?
Just like at the beginning, thank you for all the comments. Do like, subscribe, join on Patreon, join on YouTube, look at the merch store, and thank you so much for watching and enjoying Star Wars with us. That's it.
Yes. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you as soon as possible. May the Force be with you.
Always.